Hey, what's up, guys? It's Delegs here, and welcome back to another video about the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. Mind you, oh my god, there is a lot of stuff on my desk, so do not mind it, because I'm currently just in the midst of, connecting everything up. My PC is fine, it's just since my PlayStation 4 is out of commission, I'm kind of like transporting over to PC. Obviously, I'm gonna buy a PlayStation 5 when it comes out. I'm not gonna lie. But there is a war that's been going on for God knows how long, and that war is which is better, PlayStation or Xbox? Now, I'm allowed to say this because I have been on both sides of the court. I've been on both sides of the playing field. I've spent pretty much an entire year with an Xbox and an entire year with a PlayStation. Now I heard all the when I had an Xbox, my first time, the first console I ever had was a PlayStation 2, and that thing was epic. It was just amazing. It was just awesome to have a console. The second console I ever had was an Xbox 360. Then I turned into an Xbox fanboy. Now, is that alright? Yes, it's fine. You can be an Xbox or a PlayStation fanboy all you want. So, obviously, I got an Xbox One for basically Christmas. But then, when I got to my school that time, which was, not allowed to say, but, when I went to school, my friend urged me, to buy a PlayStation. So, I left my Xbox. I left my people back to a new region, and I got a PlayStation. And honestly, I have to say the games there are absolutely mind blowing, and the graphics is insane. Now, this became a lot more back then on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It was very hard to decide because the graphics wasn't that compared to the graphics we get today. It wasn't all that great, but basically, I turned into a PlayStation fanboy after that, and then I made the foolish decision to sell my Xbox. No, not sell my Xbox. Sell my PlayStation for another Xbox. I don't know why I went back. I just, I was. I don't think I was. I think I was very confused and young and really foolish. Because if I were to be completely honest, Xbox, Xbox One back then was wank. It was so wank. The servers were the biggest problem in the world. It actually gave me a headache. It gave me a headache God knows how many times on every occasion. But the PlayStation, I started playing on my PlayStation 4. I started playing a lot more single player games, and this really just transported me into like this single player world. And then I became more of a single player than a multiplayer person because honestly, I think single players are a lot more better. I think they're a lot more fun because you can basically play to your own limits, while multiplayer is like you play to the game's own limits, which definitely did put restrictions on the way I like to play. But other than that, it was yeah. But Xbox today is actually pretty good. It's actually done pretty well for itself, and it's definitely improved in a lot of areas. But yeah, I'll go back to PlayStation. My PlayStation right now is completely out of commission. But then I made the decision. I'm not going to tell you how, for legal reasons, and I'm not going to tell you at all. But I'll just say the one word: money. Money was no longer. Money was no longer a issue. So then, basically, my older sister got a car. My twin sister got a phone. So my parents asked me what did I want to get. I was unsure. But then I decided to get a PC. So I got the PC. I'm playing it a lot more. I played it more than my PlayStation, but then I stopped playing it a lot more, and I played my PlayStation a lot more. But now my PlayStation's out of commission, and my PC is getting used a lot more. So I think I have to say that both PlayStation and Xbox are bitches compared to a PC. Well, a good PC at least. Yes, I sound like a PC Master Race twat, but it's just the truth. PC is just so much better in so many other categories. But if you're looking for a cheap experience, like a cheaper, not a cheap, a cheap gaming experience, then go right ahead and get a console. Even if you've already got a PC, I still recommend buying a console. Either one. They both do their job really well. So I think to summarize it, both play. Honestly, now that I've got a PC, I've kind of gone onto a level ground train of thought and think, you know what, Xbox is wank, but it can also be pretty good. PlayStation is not as bad, but it's also not great. It's not great. Obviously, PlayStation have better games, so many better exclusives. That's the thing about it. So, what do I think is going to be better? What are my predictions for November 17th? So, wait, hold on. I'm going to Google when does the Xbox Series X release date? Is it coming out the same date? Oh, is that. Wait. The 10th of November. The 10th of November, yes. So they're all coming out the same month. So what's the PS5 release date? It comes out 2 days. Oh, my earphones didn't mean to hit those. 2 days. The PlayStation 5 comes out 2 days after the Xbox Series X, which definitely does give Xbox a little bit of leeway because everyone's going to be, coming after. They're going to be going out. Xbox. They're going to be going for Xbox. A lot more people are going to be buying an Xbox because it's going to be out a bit early. But honestly, then again, I don't really think that because it comes out like 2 days after. So I think people can wait 2 days. And honestly, the design for the Xbox Series X is so, pardon my language, but it's so fucking shit. It looks. You can obviously tell what they're going for. They are obviously going for a tower, a PC basically. They're basically telling us, hey, our Xbox Series X is so much better than an Xbox. It's so much better than a PC. Oh no, wait, it's actually better. It is better, and it's as good. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but no, basically, Xbox is just ripping designs right from fucking, right from not PlayStation, right from PC. But PlayStation's design, on the other hand, at first I was like, no, it looks like a dumb design, and I think it was an okay design, but I would not have chosen it. But the more I got to see it, the more I got to, learn about it. I definitely do think that it's actually a pretty good design. The design of the controller is PlayStation. You're doing bits. You're doing bits. That is the controller I want to see. That looks like an Xbox One controller. That's the thing I liked about Xbox One. The controls were nice. Because I'm someone with big hands, right? I'm someone with big hands, and the PlayStation controller is very small. It's very small for my hands. But the Xbox One controller, where is it at? It's over here. You can see it's a lot bigger compared. It's a lot bigger, and that's one thing that Xbox had a leeway over PlayStation. But now PlayStation's getting a bigger controller. I am happy to say that I'm happy with the Xbox. Not words. I'm happy with the PlayStation controller's design, but the color. the color. Why does it have to be white? Why does it have to be white? Why couldn't it just stay in black? Because, people do other things than just play games, right? Sony, PlayStation, right? People do other things than play games. I work at a hydraulic factory. Not a factory. Let me take that back. I clean a hydraulic factory and work there sometimes. But and I get dirty hands. I don't want to come home to my nice, clean, white controller. Obviously, people are saying just wash your hands there, but sometimes that shit doesn't come out. Sometimes it doesn't come out. If they're just telling you, hey, wash your hands before you play your controller. Well, guess what? It's my controller. So no one else is gonna touch it but me. Most of the time. Oh, hold up. Don't like that. I moved my camera. My camera moved by itself. I'm kidding. I was dragging my mouse and the cord just moved the stand. The prices expected. If you're pissed off at the prices, then you're a freaking idiot. You obviously knew it was going to be more expensive than the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. You obviously knew that. I do have plenty of games though. I have plenty. And I'm happy to say that I've got plenty to play once the PlayStation 5 does come out. Am I going to get it day one? Probably. Most likely. It's now October, I think. I think it's October? Yeah, it's October. So today is October, so October, November. We have 1 month. Just saying that makes me excited. We have 1 month till the new PlayStation and the new Xbox comes out. Am I going to get the new Xbox? I have a bit of family issues because my sister wants it, but she's going to use it all the time. But I want one also. So you probably think you just buy both. Well, it's not that easy, isn't it? It's not that easy. So yeah, I think obviously eventually I'm going to buy both. I'm going to buy both eventually. Eventually. But then again, I have a cord issue. My monitor only supports my PC, HDMI, and my PlayStation, and one more HDMI thing. So maybe I'll have to switch HDMIs. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, last video I discussed the games that are coming out. Obviously, in my opinion, PlayStation's got a hell of a lot of big catalog of games coming out. Confirmed, at least. Then obviously, Xbox. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Honestly, I cannot wait for the new consoles. I feel great that I'm born during 2 generations of consoles. 3, because I was born in the middle of I think PlayStation 3 and no. I don't know when I was born. I do know when I was born. I just don't know if PlayStation and Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 were a thing. But I do know that I was born before the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, so I'm pretty much going to live through 3, 4, 5, maybe even more than that generations. I've got so much gaming wear in my fucking life. I can't even tell you. I've got a Switch. Definitely gonna get a PlayStation 5, maybe an Xbox Series X. Got a PC, and that's it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like it, and if you are new here, subscribe, because just do what you want. No, I highly recommend you subscribe though, because that would really make me happy if somebody did subscribe. Obviously, my happiness has got nothing to do with you, but I would still appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next video of mine. goodbye, and farewell. I don't know what to say next. Just goodbye.